The holidays are tough for lonely souls, aren't they? Seriously. I love the holidays so much. I love Christmas. I love Thanksgiving. But you know what I don't love? Oh, I don't love that it kind of throws me into a kind of a emotional roller coaster. And you know what I made the mistake of doing last night? I watched It's a Wonderful Life. Oh my God. I think that's probably the most favorite movie of all time for me. And I think I started crying like right at the beginning when he's kissing Donna Reed because, oh my God, there was incredible magnetism between them, but he knew that that wasn't really the life he wanted. But it turned out well, right? But it didn't matter. I was crying every 5 or 10 minutes because it hits an emotional chord, doesn't it? All the things in that movie, the holidays. What is it? Why does it do it to us? I don't know. If I knew, I would be making a lot more money here on YouTube. Oh, as someone, as a psychologist, maybe who's figured it all out. But no, I'm just a regular person like you who's trying to figure it all out and manage my way through it. So it's now a couple of days before Thanksgiving, and you know what? How I'm managing it? I'm making pumpkin roll. Yeah, it's an old Pennsylvania Dutch recipe. As a matter of fact, one of my ex-employees gave it to me years ago. She shared it. It was on a little card, little written card before computers and all. In fact, I'll share it down below because it's like the real thing. And look, I've made the cake part already. It's like the roll part. And it's cooled down, and I shaped it into a roll, and I made the cream cheese filling that I'm going to put in the middle. But before I do that, let's just get back to something here because I got to make it through these holidays, probably like you too. And I don't know if there's any answer or any like suggestions or like world wisely advice I can give you. But other than that, it's not a horrible thing to be a human and feel these feelings. And I've come to find out that many of us, like a whole boatload of us, of those feel over 50, 60, 70 and more, are feeling the same way too. And maybe it's just because we've been through so many that were really great and so many that were really crappy. And it's a feeling of, I mean, it's a mixed feeling. It's not really happy, it's not really sad. I guess it's being human, right? And the little things really get to us, and I appreciate people and feelings and their feelings so much more. You know, the whole thing about It's a Wonderful Life is the whole thing about George, and his life was really wonderful. He faced financial ruin and he wanted to take his life out. And I'm going to tell you something. I mean, I've had moments like that, not wanting to take my life out, not yet, but my God, how many of us are hit with something really devastating? It could be health, it could be our health, it could be our kids' health, grandkids, financial. Whoa, tell me about financial. It's hit me the other day. Being retired without a regular source of income and just relying on your Social Security is really tough. If any of you are on it and doing well, can you let me know? Because that's what I'm doing, and it's really tough. And there are moments where you wonder and say to yourself, "What am I doing? And will I be able to make it through?" And I have to do a lot of talking to myself, and that's what I did yesterday. Yes, and then I decided to watch the movie. So maybe that's an answer too, is to distract yourself or make yourself understand, maybe from a 30,000 foot view, that our problems and the things that we think are devastating and horrible aren't really. They really aren't. When we look at it from the big picture and all, there's so much more that we have, and the impact that we've made on people's lives. I mean, I guess that's why that movie, why It's a Wonderful Life, really means a lot to me. That I feel like in my life, I've done a lot of things, or let me put it this way, I have, my mantra has always been in my business world and all that, you know, it was more important for me that I do something, or I conducted myself in my business in a manner that helped others. I just couldn't do it for the money. I should have. I should have just done it for the money. But no. And it's good to know, maybe in the grand scope of things, that people do remember the little things maybe that happened, that you helped them with. And honestly, that does make me feel really good, because that is my mission, and it always has been. Since I was a teenager. I actually wanted to join the Peace Corps. You ever hear of that? When I was a teenager, that was just like the new big thing. Not a big thing, I don't know who did it, or they was just started, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to join the Peace Corps because I just knew that there are people in this world that were struggling, and I wanted to just help. So I did it in a different fashion, actually. I did it my way. I did it my way with my business, and my life was really always about helping others and appreciating every single person and the talents and the contributions that they made to life and to others, and their value and their worth, no matter what. So guess what? It really is a wonderful life. It just makes me cry. It just does, because I'm that type of person. I don't know. Let me know if you figured it out. You know, why are we like this? But I don't know what the answer is. But I know one thing is that you cannot allow these things to like compound. In other words, I'm not going to cry this whole season. Maybe every other day. But really, that's really important, because we don't want to take the good of like what's in our heart and the things that we've done and then turn it against us and just make us down and, you know, lose hope. You know, once you lose hope, you've lost a lot. So you can't do that, okay? I mean, you can, but only do it for like, you know, maybe 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds, all right? You can give yourself that little bit, because it's hard to avoid at times. But that's my goal, is I avoid that. I'm here, and I'm going to now fill my pumpkin, I don't want cake, with cream, so that I can give it to my family and friends who wait every year for my pumpkin roll. Or do they? Or they just do it because they know it gives me great pleasure to give them something that I've made. Does it matter? No. So hang in there. If you're feeling a little down, or the season is now upon us, it's a mixed blessing, I know. But we need that too. Sometimes we need to purge our heart, our feelings. And I know it's a chemical buildup in your body too from the whole year, the stress of the year. So let it out, baby. It's okay. It's good to cry at these movies. Then I want you to pick yourself up, have a cup of coffee, maybe a glass of wine. Do something special. If you bake a little bit. If you're a guy, make a little something. I don't know. You know. Whatever you do, that's you. Make it good. Make it for someone else and as a gift. Because in turn, that gift comes back to you, okay? Listen, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. and a happy, good emotional season, all right? Hang in there. Hang in there. If you're running a little low or you're a little lonely, just comment below. I try to respond to everyone, okay? And just know that you have an ear and a shoulder here. Happy Thanksgiving. Left over. What do I do?